Imagine a world leader who turns every journey into a spectacle of power and security. Donald Trump, the former president of the United States, embarking on a rare cross-country rail adventure in his fortified Trump Express. But what secrets does this moving fortress hold to protect one of the most controversial figures in modern history? This is the Trump Express, the armored rail convoy used by Donald Trump during select, high-security travels across the United States. While Trump is famous for his private jets like Trump Force One, he occasionally opts for rail when secrecy and ground-level control are paramount, especially for domestic trips or when avoiding airspace vulnerabilities. Right now, in this hypothetical scenario inspired by real presidential protocols, he's just departed from Washington, D.C., heading to a summit in a remote location, say to meet with a foreign ally. The journey spans over 2,000 miles and could take up to 3 days, crossing diverse terrains from bustling cities to isolated wilderness. Trump has faced numerous threats throughout his career, from political rivals to international adversaries. So how does the Trump Express ensure his absolute safety? The Trump Express never travels alone. It's always flanked by 2 support trains. One scouts ahead, meticulously inspecting tracks for any signs of sabotage like hidden IEDs or structural weaknesses, while the other trails behind, loaded with elite Secret Service agents armed to the teeth, ready to deploy at a moment's notice. Overhead, drones and helicopters provide constant aerial surveillance, mapping the route in real time and relaying intel back to the command center. Along the way, cargo aircraft position rapid response teams at key airports, ensuring reinforcements are just minutes away. This multi-layered approach draws from decades of U.S. presidential security evolution, refined during Trump's tenure amid heightened threats from protests and cyber intrusions. Speaking of security, in today's digital world, protecting your online presence is just as crucial as safeguarding a high-profile leader. If you're watching this, you're likely in a place with open internet access, but not everyone is so fortunate. Tools like VPNs can help you navigate restrictions and enhance privacy. For instance, services similar to NordVPN allow you to bypass geoblocks on streaming platforms, accessing content from around the globe. Whether it's unlocking different catalogs on services like Netflix or finding better deals on travel sites, a VPN keeps your data secure. Plus, features like threat detection can alert you to data breaches and block malicious ads. If you're interested in bolstering your online defenses, consider checking out reliable VPN options. They often come with trial periods and guarantees to get you started safely. Your support for such tools helps creators like us continue delivering in-depth content. The Trump Express itself is a marvel of defensive engineering. Its windows are made of multi-layered ballistic glass, capable of withstanding high-caliber gunfire, while the walls and undercarriage are reinforced with composite armor to resist blast from roadside devices. Inside, compartments store including non-lethal crowd control tools and emergency communication systems. For aerial threats, the train is outfitted with counter-drone jammers and even surface-to-air defenses in extreme scenarios. Side-mounted surveillance cameras and automated turrets provide 360-degree coverage, allowing the team to respond to ground attacks swiftly. If all else fails, escape vehicles like armored SUVs are on board, ready for quick evacuation. All this fortification makes the train heavier than standard models, limiting its speed to around 70 mph on optimal tracks. But in rugged areas, it slows further due to infrastructure challenges. Despite the fortress-like exterior, the interior is designed for comfort and productivity, allowing Trump to run operations on the move. There's a spacious office equipped with a large desk, multiple screens for monitoring news and briefings, secure satellite links, and maps of key global regions, like the Middle East and Asia. Adjacent is a conference room for strategy sessions, featuring a long table surrounded by leather chairs. The decor blends opulent touches, think gold-trimmed walls, polished marble floors, and custom lighting fixtures, reflecting Trump's signature style from his real estate empire. To expand on this, during his presidency, Trump often emphasized America first in such settings, using travel time to draft policies or connect with advisors via encrypted channels. Historical U.S. presidents like Franklin D. Roosevelt also relied on trains for similar purposes, turning them into mobile White Houses during wartime. No long journey would be complete without leisure. The Trump Express boasts a gourmet dining car stocked with American classics and international fares, from steak and lobster to fusion dishes inspired by Trump's global dealings. Chefs prepare meals on demand, ensuring variety over multi-day trips. For entertainment, there's a media lounge with high-end audio systems, perhaps even live performances or recorded speeches to keep the atmosphere charged. Trump, known for his love of golf and deal-making, might use this time to review business ventures or watch favored networks. This setup echoes the extravagance of past presidential trains like Harry Truman's, but with modern twists like high-speed Wi-Fi for social media updates. Rail travel has deep roots in U.S. presidential history. Abraham Lincoln used trains for campaigns, and later leaders like Theodore Roosevelt turned them into symbols of accessibility. For Trump, the Trump train became a metaphorical rallying cry during his 2016 campaign, but in reality, secure rail options were considered for events amid crowd concerns. One notable incident: in 2018 during a trip, enhanced security protocols were ramped up following threats. Unlike air travel, trains allow for closer public interaction, which Trump leveraged for rallies. However, they also highlight isolation in a divided nation with tracks sometimes rerouted to avoid protest hotspots. Expanding on this, post-9/11 security reforms influenced all presidential transports, adding layers like biohazard detection that could be integrated into modern trains. Security isn't without real-world tests. In the early 2000s, U.S. intelligence thwarted potential rail threats, leading to upgrades in presidential protocols. For Trump, amid impeachment tensions in the 2020 election, travel security was intensified. Imagine scenarios where the express passed through sensitive areas with power grids temporarily secured and nearby stations cleared. Reports from aides describe how such journeys involve decoy routes and constant monitoring. In one unconfirmed anecdote, a suspicious track anomaly was detected and neutralized mid-journey, showcasing the system's effectiveness. These measures evolved from events like the 1981 Reagan assassination attempt, adapting to rail-specific risks. The Trump Express serves more than transport. It's a symbol of strength and approachability. Trump often portrayed himself as a people's president, using ground travel to connect with supporters, contrasting with the elite image of Air Force One. In global contexts like hypothetical summits, it underscores U.S. resilience. Ironically, while promoting unity, it highlights divisions, with routes sometimes avoiding opposition strongholds. This iron diplomacy mirrors how leaders worldwide use trains for optics, from European heads visiting conflict zones to Asian counterparts in armored convoys. Finally, the train arrives at its destination, let's say a secure summit site for talks with a key figure like Vladimir Putin, drawing from their real 2018 Helsinki meeting but reimagined via rail for emphasis. Upon arrival, armored vehicles unload for the final leg. The meeting covers trade, security, and alliances, with toasts, tours of facilities, and strategic discussions. In return for U.S. support on issues, partnerships strengthen. While no deals are public, such encounters reaffirm ties amid global tensions. For Trump, these journeys symbolize bold leadership, even as they reveal the isolation of power in a polarized world. The Trump Express, much like its owner, blends luxury, security, and symbolism into a unique mode of travel. As Trump eyes potential future roles, such fortified journeys could return, adapting to new threats like cyber warfare. In an era of uncertainty, it reminds us how leaders navigate not just tracks, but the complexities of power. What do you think? Would you ride the Trump train? Share in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Trump Express, hit that like button to show your support and subscribe to join our journey for more epic